Aussie villain, welcome to episode 24 of the World Tour with Shanghai Shenxin in China, of course, and this is a massive episode. I am really nervous about this one. We're playing Tianjin, who are 5th in the league, and then Chongqing, who are 16th, bottomless, and we just must win these games. And I'll show you why in just a second when we get to the league table, but yeah, I mean, last episode, we had 2 draws, a good one and then a bad one, and since then, we've had 2 games, 6 points, which is absolutely crucial. And first off, we went and played Henan, and this was a game where it was a very open game in which we were probably second best, as is sort of the game stats show there. Yiquin and Sifuante got the job done for us, though, and then once we went in front, even when we were not in front, it was just desperate defending, last-ditch tackles. It was actually a really good defensive performance from us, I thought. Just desperation. And as I said, we dragged ourselves over the line to get the 3 points. And then we played Z-Town, and this game, we were going so well. We were looking comfortable. Sifuante again, and Li Feng with a nice goal to put us 2-1 up. Then Wheezy got himself sent off, and it was just all hands on deck, just desperate defending again. And again, we kicked ourselves dragging over the finish line to get another hard-earned 3 points. So let's look at what that does to the league table. And with 3 games to go, we're sitting in 3rd. Now, that looks good, doesn't it? Because we're well inside the top 4. Excuse me, the top 4 I'm choking up. But look at this. There is no Hebe in the final. Guangzhou Evergrande beat them, which means it's only going to be the top 3 that get into the Champions League, which means we have to finish in the top 3. Now, I do kind of have a plan, because if we look at the reserves, you'll see that they've got on a little bit of a run here, and we find ourselves 7th in the league. Well ahead of Hebe. So we're going to win a tiebreaker against them because we're 6 points up with 3 games to go. That's not getting turned around, is it, realistically? So that's looking good for us there. So I kind of have a plan. If we can draw this game against Tianjin, go out, we have to beat Chongqing. So if we don't beat Chongqing, we're not good enough to be in the Champions League anyway. They're bottom of the table. That would mean if we can get a draw, and even if they win, we would be equal points with the tiebreaker going into the last game against Beijing. And then it's just anything can happen on the final day, as we saw last season. So that is sort of where we're at, but we cannot afford to lose this game against Tianjin because we have to make sure we're at least equal with Hebe going into the final day, don't we? Now, something else that's happened since last episode is our youth intake. You can see here we've got a few very high potential players here. There's a couple in the reserves actually already. So you can see here there's a couple there. If you want to have any of these guys named after you, just let me know in the comments so we can do that. There's a couple of good ones there. They do come in older, I've noticed, in China, sort of 17, 18 as a general rule. And then we have 2 very high potential ones in the youth team here. Wang Si, the goalkeeper, and another central defender who you can never have too many central defenders. So if you want to have any of those guys named after you, just let me know in the comments. But as you can see, we're already calling kids up, already called them up into the reserves, of course, when they're older as well, 18, 19, but they're at that level already. So let's have a look at the team that we are sending out to play Tianjin in this first game. And you'll notice there is no Yuri Ruse because he is off with the China under-19s in the Asian under-19 championships. That means both Rebeo and Ruse are missing from the team that was so good defensively for most of the season. So it's Zhang Peng in goal, it's Kiwan, it's Wellington, and it's our other young defender, Yan Ji, that comes in to play in a back 3. As I said, we're just trying to be defensive and make sure we don't lose this game. Zhu He has to go down the right, because if you missed last episode, Cuevas he's got a season-ending injury. Chen Min continues down the left. Feng, Yi, and Humam in midfield. Sifuante and Yu Quin, they've been scoring goals, these 2, so hopefully that'll continue now. In fact, I think it's just Sifuante is 1 goal away from breaking our club record for most league goals in a season, which I think he'll take off Gallo. And then we also have, I think he's 4 goals away from the actual league record. See, go out there, give the fans their money's worth. This is our last home game of the season, so hopefully we'll send the fans off happy. I think 4 goals in the last 3 games for Sifuante, and you'll equal the actual all-time the league record as well. So if he can get a really strong finish to the year, it will actually be a record-breaking year for him. And of course, that just sort of shows the sort of year he's had for us. Oh, that's a little bit too much space there, guys. We have again trying to work on defense just to get everybody settled back there on the same page, but it's really difficult. We've had to chop and change our defense so long, so many times the last few games of this season when it's been settled all year. So we're not getting done any favours, and Hebe has taken the lead, so they're not going to do us any favours either. See if we can build from the back here. I don't really trust him back there. I just don't. He's only young too. He's not. Here's Humam. Can he find a raking ball out for Chen Min? Not quite. Can we get to that second ball? I think we will. It's actually probably a third ball. Oh, Humam. Oh, he does love getting caught in possession from time to time, doesn't he? Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble here. This has been a long, long highlight building towards something, and I think that's just gone past the post. No, it's a corner. So good save in the end there from Zhang Peng, wasn't it? Alright, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's get this away. It's a poor corner, but not the best clearance, but it's done the job. Yi on a booking in midfield so early on isn't great. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's settle into this game. That's too much space. We're going to have to go and mark their wingers, aren't we? Oh, wait. Mitrovic. Alright, so we're going to go attacking. We're going to tell them to show some passion when we can, and we're going to go and mark their wingers with our wing-backs, because that was just too much space there, wasn't it? So we can't do it. I can't do the shout, I should say. Alright, so you go and mark him. Let's see here. He was only supposed to be a backup this year. I know I'm going on about it, but it's just devastating. It's so disappointing between the long-term injuries we've had and the international call-ups, and it's just being made difficult for us, isn't it? Come on, boys. Can we get a foot in there? No. I mean, Tianjin, you've got the cup to worry about. You're gonna finish 5th. Why bother? Why bother trying to ruin our season for us? Come on, Humam. Can we get a foot in here? Someone else coming to closing down. I just feel like we're getting ready for the ping over the top now, because we only have one man back there in midfield. Come on. Can we get to that? No, we can't. We've got men around him, but that just means that we've just got men. We're lacking somewhere else, and we've got away with one there. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing well right now, are we? We're not on the ball. All right, can Humam get a little bit of magic from the set piece? He knocks it in. It's Chandra! Kyuyan! 1-1. I don't think... Are we checking for VAR or anything? I don't think we are. The second goal of the season for us. On loan from Z-Town. Not even our player. That's a good finish, isn't it? The back post. We will take that. And let's give that a demand more now. Come on, boys. 1 shot, 1 goal. We haven't been in this game with possession, and suddenly looks like we might have another highlight here. Human, the towering creative midfielder with a header. Fang curls one. The goal he scored against Z-Town, it was an absolute belter too. Make sure you check out that. There'll be a goals of the month after the Chongqing game, so that's definitely worth checking out. Didn't know he had that in him, to be honest. It was a really, really good finish. Alright, Fang goes early. No, can't quite find a teammate there. He's looking for Chen Min there, I think. Just kind of misplayed the pass. It's a long ball over the top for Mitrovic. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, it's just a long ball, isn't it? Show some passion, boys. We should have that covered, and it's just a long ball. Alright, I'm thinking that this isn't working. We might try going more attacking. We might take the young kid off. The problem he has, and we've been trying to work on it with training with him all season, is that he's slow. He only has 5 pace. And for a young player, that's a problem. Here's Cifuente. Is he going to get caught on the ball? He can't win it back either. We've blocked that. Alright, Chen Min's a long way in field there. Have they changed formation and he's marking somebody he shouldn't be? Chen Min! Oh! Have they changed formation? No, they haven't. I don't know why he's so far in field. We are going to change, though, because I just feel like it's not really working right now. So we're going to bring on the new boy. Now, the problem with this is that if we happen to get an injury in defence, we're screwed, because we don't have another defender on the bench. That's it. They were our 3 defenders, central defenders that we have right now that are fit, firing, and registered for the first team. So we'll put him on support. Put Humam on support. He tends to play better on support. You can see we've just lost all our link-ups in midfield, or in defence, everywhere. Faith in him to go out there and make the difference. And I'm hoping that with this, we'll get a little bit of control back of the ball, because we haven't had any of it. I mean, in a way, it's a miracle that we're still in the game. Beijing's winning as well. That makes it all the more important, doesn't it? We cannot afford to lose this game. Alright, it can only be an aggressive. We're not happy with that. The player ratings aren't good. I mean, the only guy that's playing anywhere near a good enough rating is the guy that has scored a goal. So we'll get back out there. Oh, come on, boys. This is for our season, almost. We had the toughest run in as well, which didn't help things. I mean, the fact is that we're playing some teams around us, which which keeps things in our own hands to a point, but we're not getting anything up to the strikers, are we? We might try hitting early balls in. We're having a little bit more possession this half, so that's something. Let's try demand more. Humam. That's a foul. Is he on a booking? Send him off. Send him off, ref. Send him off. All right, that helps. That definitely helps. Is he our guy from last year? Is that? No, it's not. All right, so this. Okay, we're up against 10 men now. Don't panic. Don't get excited. But we can definitely. It definitely helps, doesn't it? It definitely helps us. Chen Min goes on a bit of a run out to find Zhu He. We do have our young winger. It's a decent ball in. Oh, it's just past the post. We do have our young winger from the academy being on the bench. We might even look to bring him on as because we're a man up and we have to go and win this game. So we might play him as an attacking outlet out there. Right, if we're up against 10 men, we really want to try and stretch them, don't we? We might try and stretch them, but not necessarily focus our play out there, but just look for the overlaps of those wing-backs getting forward. Oh, Hebe's 2-0 up. Come on, boys. We need to go. We need at least a goal here. At least a goal. 15 minutes to go. Fang with a nice header down for Humam. Humam! Oh! Come on. All right. Can we do something from the corner? We've already got one goal from a set piece. I'm not fussy where the goals come from. We just need to get goals. Can we get to that first? I'm wondering with him on a booking, he's not playing that well. He's not playing that badly either. Quinn isn't having his best game. He has been in decent form lately, but we'll bring on Xinjiang. Playing as an advanced forward. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. We'll play for set pieces. We've just got to try and we'll counter press. We'll get stuck in. We'll high line. If we get done over the top, we get the goal difference doesn't really matter to us. So we've just got to go all out for this goal. No, not that one. Very attacking. Come on, boys. Come on. All right. Is this it? Chen Min, can he get a ball into the box? Look at the space in midfield. Look at the space in midfield. It's there. Yi. Lin Yi! 2-2! That's absolutely massive. Now, do we keep going for it? We'll go back to positive. We don't want to throw this all away, but that is absolutely massive. Good goal as well. Look at the space in midfield there, and he just took it around the defender, and a great finish from Lin Yi. That is huge. 90th minute goal. Alright, come on, boys. Can we go and get another one now? A draw is fine, though. A draw is fine. This is probably going to be it. That is absolutely massive. Now we play Chongqing, and we have to get 3 points against them. Blow it up, please, ref. Blow it up. Any second now. Unless we can nick it, then we can keep playing. Come on. Yeah, I mean, they're just hanging on for a point here now, it looks like, as well, doesn't it? We've won that, and there it is. That's absolutely massive. That goal, we've been screwed over by some late goals this season, haven't we? But we've got one back there, and in the end, I mean, helped by a red card, granted, but we've deserved that. We have 100% deserved that. We're going to say you've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. I'm proud of you. And there we go. So Hebe did end up winning. Beijing did end up winning as well. And so we are third, equal on points. with Hebe, and yeah, that goal. Oh, that is absolutely massive. So wait right there. We'll be back for Chongqing, at bottom of the table. We just have to win. Alright guys, welcome back. It's a date with destiny, isn't it? We're away to Chongqing, bottom of the league. A defeat for them is essentially relegation. A win for us is a massive step towards glory. Let's just go with glory. Champions League could still be equal with Hebe. If we look at who everybody else is playing here, Hebe are away to Greentown. Now they're not easy. They're not easy at all. They're 7th, and Beijing is at home to Tianjin. Again, they're not the Yili, not the other one we just played. And again, they're not the easiest. They're tricky opponents. And the league title for us is gone because it's 6 points now with 2 games to play, so we don't have to worry about SIPG. But Beijing can still do that, so that's maybe they'll feel pressure and they'll drop some points. Who knows? Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out for Chongqing, and we're going back. We're going for this one. We need to win. We need to score goals, so we've got nothing to lose. So it's Zhang Peng in goal, Qian, goal-scoring hero from the last game, and Wellington at the back. Chen Min down the left, He down the right, Feng Yi, the absolute hero of last game, and Zhen Hong in midfield. Human pushes up to play in behind Sifuante and Yu Quinn. These guys need to get their goal-scoring boots back on this game. Now, my main concern about this game is complacency, because it is bottom of the league, and I hate telling teams and players that I expect them to win, but I think I might even go with Cert. No, the Certif seems harsh. Calm, I expect nothing but a win. Nothing but a win to keep our good run going. Calm, we have faith, and yeah, let's just hope we put in a good performance, get an early goal, and we can just all sit back, relax. A nice Sifuante hat-trick, so he just needs one in the last game to equal the league record. Maybe 4, and he just needs one to break the record. But yeah, let's just get 3 points here, boys. Let's get a nice, simple, easy, and Hebe's taking the lead. So it's going to be anxious, isn't it? Yeah, let's just get in front. Yeah, it's a nice little back heel there, isn't it, for Feng? He's got a bit of space. Zhang Hong, look at the space for the winger. Chen Min, can he find a cross into the box? It's there. It's fallen for Yi Quan! There it is! The Chinese goal-scoring hero is back again. 9 goals this year for this guy, and he did nothing for the first half of the year. He's really come good this second half of the season, and he's got a nice little link up with Sifuante now as well. We do have a front 2 who look good, but Chen Min again, he just keeps providing goals. What a first touch that was. A little bit of luck, it looks like, off the defender. We'll take that, won't we? 1-0, and are we on our way? Now we just need to get a second and a third and count upwards from there, because we just went up a position. Now I wonder if that's because Beijing isn't winning yet. That might be the reason for that. Let's give it another demand more. They haven't really had a sniff yet, have they? Possession's relatively even, but they haven't had a look at our goal. Beijing has now taken the lead, so that should put us back to third. Our reserves lost and Hebe's won, so that is back to a 3-point gap now in the reserves league, and that's our tiebreaker that we're really relying on. So, yeah, the reserves may let us down yet. I'm putting everybody in the reserves. If you're not in the first team, in the reserves, boys, in the reserves. Go win those games for me. So yeah, we're trying to field the strongest reserve team we can, but you know, you can only do so much. I'm actually tempted to take over the reserves, if I'm honest. So what do we say here? Things are going well, but you're capable of better, or do we? I'm happy with that performance. We were pretty solid at the back, weren't we? All right, let's go. We're happy with that performance, and then anybody who's playing 6.7 or below, will tell them that they're not playing well enough, and try and keep it positive. Try and not put extra pressure on them. Because essentially, that was a good half for us, wasn't it? They didn't get a sniff. We didn't get a highlight for them. We scored a goal. If we can do the same thing this half, a nice little 2-0 win, we'll take that, won't we? But somehow, I don't think a desperate team fighting for their lives is going to make it easy for us. Yi Quinn knocks it almost. You could see what he was trying to do there. Feng will pick that up. And let's see what we do here. Now, we need to have a quick conversation here about what we do next year. If we make the Champions League, let's say we stay. It's a good ball in. It's nice touch. Oh, what a save from the keeper. Unlucky. If we make the Champions League, unless you have a real disagreement, I think we stay, obviously, and try for the Champions League. Corner comes in, easy for the keeper, that one. If we don't make it, we've been here for 3 years now. Do we say that's it and look for a job perhaps in South America? Or good ball in, Chen Min has fallen and hacked away. Can we get to that? We can. Yeah, do we go and look for a job perhaps in South America and sort of move on with our careers, or do we stick it out? Hey, oh, he can play football. What a header! That is his first goal of the season. I think it's his first for the club. I don't remember him scoring before. And Chan Min is an assist machine this year. Honestly, I think he's our best player, our MVP. Even though Sifuante's been knocking in goals for fun. Look at that header from Zhu He. Well done, kiddo. That is wonderful. 2-0 up now. Let's demand more of that, please. Sifuante's really got off the boil here, hasn't he? Didn't play well last game. He's not really covering himself in glory this game either. I haven't seen any other... Well, we've seen SIPG. We're not going to win the league. Unfortunately, that horse has bolted on us. Let's give him some praise. Hopefully, this isn't going to be a Chongqing goal. But I haven't noticed scores from the other two games. But as long as we win, I mean, that's all we can do. It doesn't really matter. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, if they got... Oh, no. I've just praised them, too. I've just praised them. What a tackle that is. Wellington. that is the best tackle we've seen in the series, surely. I don't remember a tackle better than that. That was an absolute... I mean, he basically scored a goal, didn't he, Wellington, there, because we still have a 2-goal lead. A defensive goal, we'll call that. All right, let's see. Humam knocks in the free kick. It's Kui again. Quiyun or Quiyun, or I can't get these Chinese names out when I'm excited. They don't. I keep tripping over them. All right, a third and it's done, isn't it? So for Zheng Hong, he can't quite get it in. And are we going to find ourselves on a counter attack here? Oh, is that offside? Is that offside? It's a good save from Peng. But I just saw Beijing 2-0 up. But I mean, Beijing even isn't really our concern here. It's Hebe, isn't it? Because if we come second or third, there's a bit of a difference in prize money, but I don't think it actually matters. What we actually want is to make sure that we come in the top 3. Let's just start and close this down a little bit here. Yeah, just waste time, play for set pieces, and be a little bit more disciplined in transition. Sifuante isn't having a great game again, is he? We have a week until the next game, so I'm not too worried about tied legs. Can Humam... Something out of the top shelf from Humam. No, the keeper... Did he save that? I think he did. It looks like we're setting up for a corner. Come on. Chan Min special here, and Sifuante at the back post. Chan Min special? No, not... Oh, okay. I'm worried about counter-attacks. 3 minutes to go. If they score here, it's nervy, isn't it? Oh, that should be easy. It is. Can we get the second ball? A bit too much space out there. Chan Min back, clearing off the goal line as well. All right, here's Humam on the break. This is where he can be good. He has good dribbling, good range of passing. That's a cracking ball. Can he find Sifuante in the middle? Crosses it in. Sifuante, it's a penalty, surely. Back post. Oh, what a save that is from the keeper. Back here, back. Chan Min. Oh, come on, boys. Let's get this third goal and just wrap it up once and for all. They're coming back the other way. This is way too open, isn't it? We really should be closing this game down. And now we have to do just that. Tighten up, boys. Let's go in here. Lower our tempo down. We'll keep counter-pressing because they're a passing team. We'll slow it down. Let's just be more solid too. Oh, it's never easy, is it? It's never easy. We don't really need to see it again. Let's go defensive. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Oh. Oh, massive 3 points. It was. Oh, I couldn't. We got there in the end. He turns out to be the goal-scoring hero with that cracking header. Man of the match performance from him as well. Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. And now it all comes down to Monday. We have Beijing in our final game, and we're still equal on points with Hebe. Now, remember last year, we beat Beijing on the final day and cost them the league title. They're going to want revenge, aren't they? Who does Hebe have? Where are we here? Schedule. Their final game is Tianjin, so they've got a tough one. They're away to Tianjin. So that's not going to be easy for them either. when we just need to match their result, assuming our reserves don't go and screw us over here. If we get a top 4 finish and don't make the Champions League, I'll be so disappointed. But there we go. So that's it for today, guys. Just the goals of the month to come. If you have enjoyed that was tense, but it was 4 hard-earned points, and that's really, I think that's what I wanted to come into the episode as a minimum. We've got that. So that is a thing of beauty. But yeah, if you have enjoyed that, thumbs up. If you're new, welcome, and please do subscribe. You don't want to miss. Ring the bell, because you don't want to miss Monday's episode against Beijing. That's going to be massive. I'm already nervous about that. And let me know what you think for next season. If we make the Champions League, let me know if you agree. I think we have to stay if we make the Champions League, don't we? But if we miss out, should the worst happen, can we walk away? I don't know. As I said, this is our 3rd season. So do we just do we have to look to move on? Let me know what you think, where you guys want to take this as well. I'm torn. I am torn. If we don't make the Champions League, I'll be so disappointed. The idea of just going somewhere fresh and starting again, it does have its appeal, but then you don't want to walk away from it, do you? You want to see if we can go one better. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Until Monday, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.